Hi guys, I'm gonna try this again. I had just popped on and then it said my connection was bad. But today, our live is to share with you about what and who inspired us to create the Honest Mama connection cards. So I have to give, a little bit of more credit to Jess because I think she was a lot of the creative brain behind it. She has these little parking tickets that she gives out to parents if they park poorly. She's given one to me actually before, guilty. But it really coincided well with some things I'd already been doing. So for me specifically, if I were to touch on what inspired us to create these connection cards, the first answer I would have is being a mom. And a mom that has sort of been to hell and back with some things, and feeling like a lot of times maybe somebody wanted to say something to me and didn't know how or what to say, or wanting somebody to say something to me and recognizing me and my struggles and my good moments, my bad moments, and all of it. That that's I think more of the what behind the connection cards, and realizing that I'm sure I'm not alone in this. Jess is probably not alone in this either. Us as moms, we kind of have to band together and speak up on things that we need in terms of support and love and recognition and whatnot. So for the what, it was just mom life, motherhood, the struggles of mom life. And for the who, I think, that's a hard one for me because, I don't want to get choked up, but the who for me that inspired me the most to create these connection cards were all of the parents of other cancer kids that I saw all the time being at clinic, and there were a lot of times that I just wanted to go love them and say something to them. And on multiple occasions, I would write things on a paper and introduce myself and my daughter and her diagnosis and her age and everything. And I would just ask the nurse, hey, could you please slip this on that mom's, clinic chair with her child, or to the dad. And I would, leave notes on parents' cars and I remember telling Jess, I think I may have cried, when we talked about it. I was just man, I want these people to know it's okay. You're gonna make it to the next moment. I think you're beautiful and you're stronger than you know, and all of these things that sometimes you just don't know how to say it. And even with other moms, I had a sweet friend who, at the beginning of Frankie going back to school, she left me the most beautiful card and a bunch of lavender and rosemary. And I fell apart in the car because it's just it feels so good to feel like somebody sees you. And so these cards are entirely meant to do that. They're meant to make people feel seen and for them to feel loved and for them to hold something as a reminder that they're human just like the rest of us. And, it's okay to fall apart because somebody out there is recognizing it and seeing it and trying to send you some love from a distance. So these cards are something really special to Jess and I, and we put a lot of thought and love into them, and I really hope that you guys like them and can relate in terms of our what and our who, because they're pretty cool things. They're pretty powerful little notes that we get to share with anybody. I mean, you can share them with, a father if you need me. Do you want to come in? Are you okay? Sorry, Augustine's over here. So, that's kind of the bulk of it. So I don't want to spend too much time on it because I think more importantly for me is allowing you guys to fill them once they're available and read them and relate to them and connect with them and feel wow, I can totally give this to, a mom that is struggling with having multiple kids right now, or just had a baby, or is going through postpartum, or, a dad who's now a single dad, or, parents of sick children, or, a mom who's just starting preschool. I cannot wait for you guys to see these amazing connection cards. So stay tuned for more of our design sessions. We're going to be touching base on some other products, but I wanted to keep the focus today on the connection cards. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and thanks again for all your love and support, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good evening. We'll see you soon. Bye.